Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Azra Hoirun Najwa, and I'm from English Education 2024. Here I want to review a journal with the title Teaching Non-Traditional Students EFL Teacher Experience Challenges and Future Recommendation. The authors is Leni Marzulina, Dian Arlina, Muhammad Hollandia, Herizal Halimah Zalifah Putri, and Nurul Wahyuni. The purpose of the study was to explore and identify the challenges encountered by English as a foreign language or, or EFL teachers when teaching young inmates at the First Classes Correctional Institution for Children in Palembang, South Sumatra. The researchers aim to obtain in-depth a description of the obstacles that hinder English teaching in this highly regulated and non-traditional educational environment. The study also intended to uh, describe how these challenges influence the overall instructional process and what improvement may be necessary for better educational outcomes. This researchers employed a qualitative case study design, which allowed the researchers to the investigate the lived experience of teachers working in a correctional institution. Two English teachers were selected through purposive sampling based on their teaching experience in the institution. Data were collected through semi-structured interviews conducted via phone, allowing the participants to express their experience and views openly. The researchers to express their experience and view openly. The researchers analyze the data using thematic analysis. The data whether following Creswell six steps framework, which included transcription, coding, categorizing, theme development, and interpretation. Member checking was also inclined to enhance the credibility of their findings. The study was conducted at the first class correctional institution for children in Palembang, located on Inspector Marzuki Street, KM 4.5, South Sumatra. The participant consisted of two English teachers affiliated with Senior High School number 11 Palembang, who were officially assigned to teach English classes twice a week to young innovates. These participants were selected due to their direct involvement and instructional institution. Data were collected using semi-structured interviews, which are considered one of the research source of qualitative information. The interviews, the interviews consist of 25 golden questions adapted from previous literature on teaching in difficult circumstances. This question explore lesson planning, instructional strategies, students' engagement, behavior challenges, classroom management, and institutional constraints. All interviews were transcribed and detailed notes were taken to capture the nuances of participant experience. The researchers employed thematic analysis, systematically coding the interview transcripts to identify meaningful patterns. They organized the data into categories related to time management, issues, students' attitudes, instructional materials, and classroom conditions. The researchers then developed overarching themes and compare them with exciting the Orius and previous researchers. Member checking a strangeness trustworthiness by allowing participants to confirm the accuracy of the interpretations. The study uncovered four major challenges faced by EFL teachers in the correctional institutions. First, uh, Time management was a critical issue as teachers were allocated only 20 minutes per lessons for less than the standard classroom durations of 45 to 1020 minutes. Second, students often demonstrate negative attitudes toward English learning, including lack of motivation, disrespectful behavior, and refusal to follow classroom rules, making it difficult to maintain discipline. Third, the teachers reported a lack of available textbooks, largely inadequate classroom conditions, especially for ventilations and discomfort caused by students returning from physical activities, negatively affected the teaching environment and hindered both concentrations and performance. The, tit- the connection with relevant studies, the title is Teaching English in Restrictive Environments, Teachers' Adaptation Strategies, and Learner Engagement in Juvenile Rehabilitation Center. The authors is Harun S. and Al Mutair L. The journal is International Journal of Applied Linguistics and English Education. The year is 2020. The finding is the study exam the instructional challenges faced by English teachers in a juvenile rehabilitation center in Kuwait. The researchers found that teachers frequently struggle with limited instructional time, include teaching materials and behavioral issues similar to those described in the current article. The findings closely align with present study results, reinforcing that time constraints, negative students' behavior, lack of researchers, and poor learn environments are common issues in correctional education worldwide. I think that's all. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.